Apparently in the smartphone community, we really like the name Light and we really want triple cameras. Let's talk about it. This is MWG Tech, where I bring you the latest and greatest tech news every single day, and Samsung has just dropped the bomb on us that they're going to have their next Unpack event on February 20th, where we can expect to see 4 different models of the Samsung S10. In this video, I'm not going to be talking about that foldable device because we really do not know much about that. It's probably not going to be released February 20th, but what is going to be released is the Samsung S10. And if you didn't know that, well, the Samsung invite is just a clear look at that. It literally has the number 10 on that. So we're going to get the Samsung S10 February 20th with some other products I'll probably talk about in a video that's going to come out tomorrow. But the 4 models are going to start with the Samsung S10 Lite. Yeah, yet again, that's that Lite name. Same in the Google Pixel 3 Lite. Now we are going to have the Samsung S10 Lite. We love the Lite name. Samsung S10 regular, just a regular, Samsung S10 Plus, and then here we go, another X name, just like the iPhone X, Oppo Find X, everything's an X. We're gonna have the Samsung S10 Plus, and it's gonna be a 5G variant, so they can call it Samsung S10 Plus X. That's right, we're gonna have 4 different models ranging from a starting price around $750 to get ready for it, $1,400. And I don't even think that's going to take into account for the 1 terabyte of storage option, because that's right, we know all these storage variants. So the Lite is going to come with 128 gigabytes base. The S10 is going to have 2 options, 128 and 256 gigs. The S10 Plus is going to have 128, 256, 512. And the S10 Plus with 5G is going to come with that big boy storage, 256, 512 and 1 terabyte of storage, and that's the same to the RAM, same type of configurations. The more you pay, the more you're getting. So the Lite is going to have 4 gigabytes of RAM, and the S10 Plus with 5G is going to have up to 12 gigabytes of RAM. Little excessive, but that's an impressive stat on paper. All 4 US variants of the Samsung S10 is going to run with the Snapdragon 855 processor. It's the latest processor from Snapdragon. I'm sure it's going to boost some battery life, boost the performance. You know, the latest processor from Snapdragon. And all of these phones are going to boast the brand new 2019 hype of display, the Infinity O design. Or that's what Samsung called it, but everyone is just calling it the hole in display, because that's what it is. It's a hole in display. It's really just a hole on the top of the display, left, right, or middle. These ones is probably going to be right, just to fit the front-facing camera. So there's no 3D technology here on these S10s, just a front-facing camera. And both the Lite and the regular are going to have 1 front-facing camera, while the Plus model is going to have 2 front-facing cameras. And those are both going to fit in that little hole on the top of the phone. One is probably going to be a regular angle, and then one is going to be super wide, similar to the Pixel 3. Talking a little bit more about the display, it's going to be a 5.8-inch OLED display on the Lite. On the regular, it's going to be a 6.1, and on the Plus version with the 5G, it's going to be a 6.4-inch display. And all models of these phones, except for maybe the Lite, is going to have an ultrasonic in-display fingerprint reader. This is not the display fingerprint reader that's found on the OnePlus 6T. That one is a different type of technology that isn't as fast, but this brand new ultrasonic one is zippy fast, just like the one that is on the back. So this is going to be just perfect. You're going to get this in-hole design, you're going to get this in-display fingerprint reader, and finally you're going to get a triple camera system on the back, because that's right, all of these phones are going to come with 2 cameras or more, and the Plus version is going to be the only variant, and the regular, with 3 cameras. One of them is going to be an ultra wide angle, 16 megapixels, and the telephoto is going to be 13 megapixels, and of course you have the standard camera that's going to be 12 megapixels with a dual aperture of 2.4 and 1.5. So you kind of have the same setup as the S9 and the Note 9 with the telephoto and the standard, but now all 3 models are going to have a wide angle camera, which is going to be interesting because 2019 is going to be the year of the in-hole design, and I guess triple cameras, because we just talked about that yesterday. One little rumor that came up about a software feature that's going to come to the Samsung S10 is going to be called Bright Night. And Bright Night is super eerily similar to Night Sight, and it's just going to take a nice long exposure shot at nighttime so you can get all of that light in there and take a pretty decent night photo at night, because smartphone photography is always lacking with these small sensors when it comes to nighttime. And especially with Night Sight, if Bright Night is eerily similar to the results you get at a night sight. I'm saying so much of these night sights, Bright Night. But if Bright Night is as good as Night Sight, then that will be impressive. And it is my hope with the Samsung S10 that Samsung has finally learned that they're kind of lagging behind Google in the smartphone camera innovation category. So hopefully with this Bright Night and hopefully some increased camera processing, this could actually be the top camera. But I'm kind of doubting it, and I'm setting those high expectations, and I know I'm probably going to be let down. Although one thing that I'm not going to be disappointed in is the battery sizes, at least for the higher end tiered model. The Lite is going to come with a 3100 milliamp battery, which is decently sized. I mean, it's kind of on the small end. The regular S10 is going to come with a 3500 milliamp battery, and the Plus version is going to come with a big beefy battery of 4000 milliamps. And that's what I like to see. 4000 milliamps and above, that's where we should be in 2019, even if it's sacrificing some little thickness on the side. I mean, it shows to the iPad Pro, thickness is good. And there's one more thing that I want to tell you about the Samsung S10 is that all 4 models, or all 3, are going to come with fast charging upwards of 20 watts. So 20 watts is on the lower end, and it can increase from there. I mean, OnePlus just unveiled their 40 watt charger, so it might just be creeping up in that range. But this is fast charging in the box. I'm telling that to you, Apple. Come on, fast charging in the box. But that is it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for the latest and greatest. Peace out.